Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! Today we are going to be having a little chat about Knack 2. Now I've been browsing the World Wide Web and I have discovered a few new details about the game, and I have also found a bunch of new screenshots for the game. So as you guys seem to be big fans of Knack on this channel, a lot of you guys subscribed from my Knack playthrough in 2014, I thought it would be a good idea to have a chat about Knack 2. So let's get right into it. I'm going to list some of the stuff that I've found out about the game. We're probably going to get a release date at E3 by the looks of things, but yeah, let's get right into it. Now, one of the first changes that I've read is Knack 2 is going to have a lot more checkpoints than the first game, which is definitely a good thing, because there were certain sections in Knack 1 where things would get a little bit difficult, especially if you played on very hard difficulty, and if you died you would have to redo massive chunks of the level. So having a few more checkpoints will be good. It's not necessarily important to me because, you know, I don't mind having to redo bits if I die. It's my own fault for dying. But yeah, it'll be good for the younger people. There's going to be some first person sections in Knack 2 where you will take control of like tanks and things. So that could be nice. I'm not too sure what else to really say about that. It looks like there's also going to be a skill tree. This is something I didn't actually know about. But in Knack 2, you're going to have a skill tree for Knack, and you're going to have a bunch of different moves that you can unlock to do with like combat and stuff. So that sounds like it's going to be pretty damn good. You know, probably different kinds of like punch attacks and things like that, you know. So that'll be nice. And also Knack is going to have a lot more moves in this game compared to Knack 1. So instead of just the usual like punch and stuff, he will have a larger variety of moves. So that'll be pretty damn nice as well. Because the combat, even though Knack 1 was pretty damn hard if you played it on harder difficulties, the combat was pretty basic, you know. It was sort of like God of War without all of the skills, you know. You would just pretty much punch people and then dodge, you know. That's all you really did in Knack, you know. Now another thing that Mark Kearney has mentioned is Knack 2 will be a lot more platformer heavy, which is probably a good thing, because one thing I did read a lot when Knack 1 came out, a lot of people were expecting some sort of platformer, you know, because every time Mark Kearney would talk about Knack 1, he always compared it to like Crash Bandicoot and things like that, you know. Now, if you guys have played Crash Bandicoot, you will know that Crash Bandicoot is all about the platforming, and in Knack 1, there wasn't really any platforming, you know. It was generally fighting orcs and stuff, you know. So it's good to know there'll be a bit more platforming. I am a fan of platforming, you know. I like the stress of making a jump, you know, knowing that I'm most likely going to kill myself. I do love a good platformer, so I'm glad there's going to be some more platforming segments. Now, some details about the story. What has happened is, in this story, Knack's homeworld has been destroyed, and I think it was destroyed by the goblins. So once again, you're going to be fighting against the goblins, and the story is going to revolve around Knack's home city being destroyed. So yeah, that's going to be one of the features of the story. And also it looks like this game, Knack 2, will take place about 1 year after Knack 1. So yeah. And also I haven't found many details about the second Knack, because if you look at the trailers and the screenshots, there is always a second Knack. Now, I'm not sure if this is just because they've showed a lot of co-op, or if the other Knack is actually going to be with you throughout the whole game. Because you've got your original Knack, and then you've got this blue Knack. Because I know they've also improved the co-op, you know. Because in the first game, you played as Robo Knack if you played co-op. And I'm pretty sure Robo Knack didn't take any damage whatsoever, you know. So, yeah. It's sort of like that character that they had in Mario, you know. The one that didn't take any damage. I don't know which game it was in. But yeah, so they've sort of revamped the co-op a little bit. So I'm not sure if maybe this blue Knack is going to be with you, controlled by the AI, or controlled by a player too. But I guess we will find out. But yeah, to summarise, we've got more checkpoints in the game. There's going to be a bunch of first-person sort of combat sections with tanks. There's going to be skill trees. There's going to be a lot more moves in this game. They've added a lot more platforming. We've also got a second Knack. We're not too sure what's the deal with him, if he's been like invented by the Doc or whatever. And there is also going to be... It also takes place 1 year after the first game, and the story is that Knack's homeworld has been destroyed. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of these details with you. Sorry if this was a boring video. I'm still not very good at making these types of videos, you know. I get really excited about talking about loads of random things to do with games that when I actually start making my video, I really screw up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Knack 2. Hopefully you guys are too. I will definitely be doing a playthrough in the future. Hopefully it comes out this year. I reckon it will. I'm wondering if they will include the different types of Knacks again, because if you remember in Knack 1 you had like Diamond Knack, Ruby Knack and all the others, you know, Vampire Knack. So I'm wondering if they're going to make a return in Knack 2 or not. I guess we will find out. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. There's a bunch of screenshots playing in the background, new screenshots. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share and join the pack today. Oh!